name is Tracy Parker, and I work in sponsored programs at the Research Foundation for the State University of New York. I like to call today's clip Getting Back to the Basics, the power of communication. After all, it is the backbone to what we do. The world of sponsored program administration is a wonderful yet complex one. This complex equation requires a lot of good communication and collaboration between the various parties involved. Effective communication is essential throughout the life cycle of a contract, from the notification of funding opportunities to proposal submissions, reporting, billing, finalization, and everything else that happens in between. It is paramount to problem solving and decision making. Whether you're a veteran of sponsored programs or you're new to the field, it is important to realize the power of communication, as well as take a minute to evaluate your own communication skills and the ability that you have to effectively communicate. So often we get caught up in the complexities of what we do that we forget about some of the everyday basics. Because so much of what we do is through email and over the telephone, we rarely have the luxury to be able to communicate face to face. I'd like to share with you 3 simple tips for effective communication. Number 1, be conscious of the message that you are trying to communicate. Ask yourself if your message is clear. Consider the party that you are communicating with, and be aware that their communication style may be very different from your own. Have the ability to be flexible when necessary. Number 2, take the time to thoroughly read your emails. I know we are all very, very busy on any given day, but so often the questions that we have can be answered by taking the time to actually read through our emails in its entirety. I think too often we scan an email without reading it with the intent to simply respond rather than taking a minute to see what the email really tells us. We seem to already have our responses crafted in our head before we finish reading the email. And lastly, pick up the telephone. Yes, the good old telephone. In this business, it is necessary to pick up that phone. Our work is so detail-oriented, and oftentimes we cannot properly or clearly communicate our message through an email. So it is essential to pick up the phone and make the call and have that actual live conversation. In the end, it will actually save you time because it will avoid the continuous back and forth of emails trying to clarify a message that was easily communicated through a phone conversation. Of course, if you are communicating with somebody that you work with, take the trip down to their office, get out of your chair, walk down the hall, and have that face-to-face conversation whenever possible. In summary, good communication means good business, and we are here to provide the highest level of service. Communication is the root to building strong relationships, and that is vital to our business. Thank you for watching.